Hello folks, this is John Lincoln, ready to share with you my detailed multi-part series of my move to Dubai after San Francisco, Japan 2 times, England, India, and finally Japan the 3rd time. This is part 1 of a multi-part series of my move to Dubai. After this, and along the way, over 70 cities that I traveled for short-term business trips, you would think that I ran out of countries, time zones, customs declaration forms, and pages in my passport before I ended up in Dubai for 14 years, hence this multi-part series. It was March 2008 when I first landed in Dubai on an Emirates flight from Nagoya, Japan. Those days, Emirates has not started flying out from Tokyo yet. The luxury flight tickets were sent by my future employer, a super well-funded attacker telecommunications company based in Dubai. I was not relocating yet, but rather flown in for a headhunter arranged interview with the chief commercial officer and the chief marketing officer. The CMO just had the enterprise or business division transferred to his new expanded consumer and business marketing team. My first impression was that the city was a construction site disguised as a dream. It had lots of dust in the air. The construction sites, it seemed then, had thousands of cranes on full steroids. The funny thing was that everyone in Dubai then knew through the headhunter offices that I was flying in from Japan. They all knew that prior to that, I had lived and worked in some world-class cities like San Francisco, Tokyo, London, and Osaka, and more. Whether you can believe it or not, everyone that I knew kept asking me the same question. John, why Dubai? After all those beautiful cities that you have lived and worked in. Mind you, this was in 2008, long before Dubai became one of the most sought-after cities by expatriates from all over the world. The company had arranged for me to stay at the luxurious Radisson Hotel in Media City in Dubai. The word luxurious is used relatively here. Then, Dubai Media City was under construction and had the Radisson Hotel as its premier hotel. This hotel was then just a 3-minute walk along a sandy car park, access lane to the temporary offices of the telecommunications company. First, I met the chief commercial officer of this new attacker telecommunications player in the UAE market. He articulated so well and asked me some razor-sharp and edgy questions that really made me think. Then I briefly met the chief marketing officer, an expatriate Indian with global experiences himself. He seemed like a no-nonsense sort of person, but with a friendly demeanor. His intensity indicated to me that not only that he was highly capable, but also strategy-first sort of person. He had IIM credentials, which, as you might know, is the top business school in India. This CMO gentleman and I just met briefly for about 15 minutes after my interview with the chief commercial officer. The CMO, or my future boss, and I agreed to meet for a late drink and dinner that night, and he agreed to pick me up at 10 p.m. I was picked up by him in his brand new Porsche at around 10:30 p.m. He took me to the luxurious Buddha bar and told me to look around and see the people and the excitement around the place. We could hardly hear ourselves. He drank some sparkling lemon water, and I had a glass of wine. He then drove me for about 5 minutes to a very classy Moroccan fine dining place. We had a wonderful dinner with a bottle of my favorite Merlot Reserve wine from Napa Valley. The CMO briefed me that his recently transferred B2B marketing team had a skeletal team of 4 or 5 folks. It was quite embarrassing for all of us, to say the least. For me, this seemed a lot less in scope, given my previous responsibilities as the former head of enterprise marketing for a $2.5 billion revenue telco in Japan. Well, this seems to be the exact place where my mind had to see the opportunities from the beginning. After all, the UAE had ambition, enough funding, and a high market potential. The CMO and I agreed on my salary, bonuses, rough plans, and shook hands on a deal at 1 a.m. in a sweltering, dusty Dubai night. At 1 a.m. the next morning, it seemed that somewhere between my last sip of wine and a bite of delicious Moroccan lamb, the chief marketing officer of this would be amazing telecommunications player, and I agreed that I would join them. My first impressions of the people in the office was that it was a live map of the world. There were Americans, the English, the Indians, Canadians, Australians, the Egyptians, Lebanese, Pakistanis, Turks, Bulgarians and Romanians, and many more. Even a former team member of mine from Dusseldorf, the brilliant French lady whom I had recommended for a major planning role, would join before me and thrive well in the UAE. It was world-class diversity that was not pushed upon them, and without the PowerPoint slides explaining it. Everyone was from everywhere, and it seems that everyone meant business. As I had, about another 2 days after my interviews, I decided to take a ride through their old downtown and along the famous Sheikh Zayed Road. June came next, and another flight from Nagoya, Japan to Dubai. This time I was not interviewing, but rather trying to understand the skeletal B2B team. I was also there to review their gaps in their existing B2B proposition portfolio. I spent about 10 days with the team and presented my initial views to the Chief Commercial Officer and my new boss, the CMO. And then finally, at end of August 2008, I landed for the third time. This time I was not visiting. I was reporting for duty the next day, on September 1st. Coincidentally, it was the start of the Islamic fasting month. The sweltering summer heat was still radiating heat all around. So Dubai had become more than a pit stop, as it appeared to me that this was going to be my next mission. I was not given a pre-written playbook, but rather a blank scroll, wherein my team and I had to build the B2B business from scratch, or as some would say, build it from dust and zero. Oh, by the way, my wife and kids did not join me and stayed back at our home in the beautiful Bay Area. We all agreed that the kids and her have moved so much. Further, my son was starting his freshman year in college at the same time. If you like this real episode based on my experiences, please like, share, and comment.